Good morning, students. Students, this lesson is of class 9 for the subject of mathematics, topic chapter 3, expansion, and is being submitted to you on 12th April 2021. Students, in the last week assignment, we have already discussed about the expansion of few algebraic expressions. Let's have a look and let's revise all these one more time. Now it is the first expansion, or you can call it as a special product or identities, is a plus b whole square, which is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. Now the second one is a minus b whole square, a square plus b square minus 2ab. Third one, a plus b whole square plus a minus b whole square is equal to twice a square plus b square. Fourth one, a plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square is equal to 4 times a into b. Next one, fifth, a square minus b square is equal to a plus b times a minus b. Now the sixth one is a plus b plus c whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus c square plus twice ab plus bc plus ca. Now children, you have to learn all these identities as it is, and then we will apply these identities in our questions. Now let us start today's lesson by some more expansions. So now our first one is a plus b whole cube. Now children, a plus b cube whole cube, you can write it a plus b whole square multiply a plus b. Now you have to multiply these two expression. Now children, you know that it is the power is 1. So if you multiply these two, you will get a plus b whole cube. Now let's expand these two things and let's see what we will get. Now children, you are already aware, we have done this, that a plus b whole square formula is a square plus b square plus 2ab. Okay, here I have used the identity a plus b whole square, that is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab multiplied by a plus b. Now children, you have to use your distributive property. Now just use it. A square into a, it's a cube. Now then you have to multiply b square into b cube. Now multiply each these three terms with this expression. And now when you solve it, you will get your final answer as a cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square. Now children, this you can write in one more form. You can write this formula as a cube plus b cube plus 3ab multiply a plus b. Now let me repeat one more time. A plus b whole cube can be written as a cube plus b cube plus 3ab times a plus b. You can use this identity, or even you can use this also, a cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square. Okay children, I hope you are clear with this special product. Now let's move on to our next expansion, that is a minus b whole cube. Now children, if you apply the same rule, that how to expand a minus b whole cube, you will get this as an answer, a cube minus b cube minus 3ab times a minus b. Or if you just multiply minus 3ab in the bracket, inside the bracket you will get a cube minus b cube minus 3a square b plus 3 times ab square. Is it clear children? So these two identities are there. Now let's move on to our next identity, that is a cube plus b cube. Now children, it's a direct, you have to learn this formula. It's a cube plus b cube is equal to a plus b times a square minus ab plus b square. Now next one is a cube minus b cube. It is a minus b times a square plus ab plus b square. Now fifth one is a plus 1 upon a whole cube. So here you can write directly a cube plus 1 upon a cube plus 3 times a plus 1 upon a. Now next one is a minus 1 upon a cube. Now this you can write as a cube minus 1 upon a cube minus 3 times a minus 1 upon a. And the last one here is very important one, that is a plus b plus c times a square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ac is always equal to a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3 times abc. Now children, from here this is the seventh one, and you have an important result in this case. If you're given with ABC, if you add ABC, if your answer is 0, if you have ABC and if you add them, if your answer is 0, then this expression a cube plus b cube minus 3abc is equal to 0. Okay, so now after that, if you take 3abc that side, your answer will be a cube plus b cube plus c cube is equal to 3abc. Now children, this is a very important result. Let me repeat one more time. It is, if in a case a plus b plus c is equal to 0, then this result, this answer is equal to 0, and further you will get a cube plus b cube plus c cube is equal to 3abc. Now children, let us start few questions from your book exercise, that is 3b and 3c. But before trying these questions, please learn all these formulas or identities discussed in today's lesson as well as in the previous lesson. Okay, children? So now let us move on to our exercise 3b, and let's use these identities in our question. Now the first one is expand 2p minus 3q whole cube. Okay, children. Now, right now we have discussed the formula that a minus b cube is equal to a cube minus b cube minus 3ab times a minus b. Okay, and children, here a is going to represent 2p. This is your 2a is 2p and your b is 3 cube. Okay, here A is going to be 2p and B is going to be 3q. So now children, let's use the formula. How will you write this? A cube, 2p cube. Then you will write minus 3q whole cube minus 3 times AB, that is 2p into 3q, and then you can use this formula or the above. Okay, so now after applying the formula, your final answer is 8p cube minus 27q cube minus 36p square cube plus 54p cube square. Okay, children, this is the formula. Let's move on to our third part, that is 2x plus 1 upon 3x whole cube. Now children, here, can you tell me what is your A here? Which one is your A? Your A is 2x and your B is 1 upon 3x. Okay, what is your A in this question? 2x and your B is 1 upon 3x. So now let's apply the formula. Your formula is A cube plus b cube plus 3 times AB into A plus B. Now children, I told you you can use any of the two methods. So here I am using A cube plus B cube plus 3AB times A plus B. Now your next step is to substitute the values. So it will become 2x whole cube plus 1 upon 3x whole cube, A cube plus B cube plus 3 times A into B. Okay, children, here it is A into B. A is your 2x upon 2x and your B is 1 upon 3x. Then A plus B. A is 2x and B is 1 plus 3x. Now children, here you have to do the cancellation. X will be cancelled with x and 3 will be cancelled with 3. So here you are just left with 2. Okay. So now in the next step you will just use the distributive property and you will get the answer after applying the distributive property. So it is 2x whole cube. It will become 8x cube plus 1 upon 9x cube plus 4x plus 2 upon 3x. Okay, children. Now, next one is your third one, that is 3x minus 2y is equal to 5 and xy is equal to 6. So now children, here you have to find 27x cube minus 8y cube. Now children, can you figure it out that what you have to do? You are just given with 3x minus 2y equal to 5. Okay. Now, but you need 27x cube minus 8y cube. So now children, can you see if you cube both sides, you will get your answer because they are talking about cube. So it means you have to cube your equation both the side. So your first step will be cubing this equation or both the side. So after cubing 3x minus 2y whole cube is equal to 5 cube. Now in the left hand side you can use the identity, that is a minus b whole cube, and the formula is a cube minus b cube minus 3ab multiply a minus b. Okay, so now just apply the formula in the first identity, that is a cube. This is your a cube minus b cube minus 3 times a into b and then a minus b. Okay, now children, now solve it, and on the right hand side you will get 5 cube, that is 125. Now just use use this formula and convert into a lowest form, and you will get your answer as 27x cube minus 8y cube minus 18xy times 3x minus 2y is equal to 125. Now children, you can see in the question that you are given with xy value also. It is given in the beginning, xy is equal to 6 and 3x minus 2y is also given, that is 5. So instead of these two expression, you can write 18 multiply 6 multiply 5. Now children, just solve it. You will get as 27x cube minus 8y cube minus 540 is equal to 125. Now just take this minus 540 on the right hand side. It will become plus 540 and this is your answer. Your answer is 665. So now children, this is 27x cube minus 8y cube is equal to 665. I hope children you are clear with this question. Now let's move on to our question number 5. Now children, in this what is given to you is a plus 2b plus 3c is equal to 0. Okay, a plus 2b plus 3c is equal to 0. Show that a cube plus 8b cube plus 27c cube is equal to 18 times abc. Now, children, if you remember in the beginning, we have discussed an important result. Okay, so now let's see. You know the formula that a plus b plus c times a square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ca is equal to a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc. Now, children, this is the identity, and you know that here, if I just take here instead of a, if I take this as a only, and instead of b, it's 2b, and instead of c, it is 3c. So now, children, let's apply the formula. A plus 2b plus 3c is equal to a square, that is b square 2b square, here 3c square, then minus ab minus BC minus CA will be equal to A cube plus 2B whole cube plus 3C whole cube, and the formula is minus 3ABC, and minus 3ABC here it's 3 into A into 2B plus 3C. Now, children, we already know in the question that this value is equal to 0. Okay, a plus 2b plus 2c is equal to 0. So it means if your left hand side is 0, automatically your right hand side is also 0. So it means a cube plus 8b cube plus 27c cube minus 18abc is equal to 0. So further you can say that a cube plus 8b cube plus 27c cube is equal to 18abc. This is what we have to prove. Now from the special identity we have proved that your a cube plus b cube plus 27 c cube is equal to 18 abc. I hope children you are clear with this question. Now let's move on to our question number 10. In question number 10, now children, in question number 10, a square plus 1 upon a square is given, that is 23, and you have to find a plus 1 upon a, and then you have to find a cube plus 1 upon a cube. Now children, in this you have to find a plus 1 upon a. So children, here we have to use an identity. You have to be very smart that which identity you are going to use here. So here we are going to use the identity that is a plus 1 upon a whole square. So here the formula is a square plus 1 upon a square plus 2. Okay, and here already the value of a square plus 1 upon a square is given. You can see that it's given as 23. So it is 23 plus 2. So 23 plus 2 is equal to 25. So now children, here it is square. You need the value of a plus 1 upon a. So it will go on the another side and it will become plus minus under root 25. And you know that the square root of 25 is 5. So your final answer is plus minus 5. So now it means children, a plus 1 upon a can take the value as plus 5 as well as minus 5. So now we have cases that in one case a plus 1 upon a is equal to 5, and in the another case we are having a plus 1 upon a is equal to minus 5. Now children, we have to find the second thing also, that is a cube plus 1 upon a cube. So now children, here we are going to use the formula a plus 1 upon a whole cube. So now just cubing both the sides, you will get a cube plus 1 upon a cube times 3 times a plus 1 upon a. Okay, now already a plus 1 upon a we know that is 5. This is 5 is given. So you will substitute your value here, and after simplification your answer is 110. Okay, now similarly when you take up the second case, that is minus 5. So when you solve it, your answer is minus 110. So the final answer for a cube plus 1 upon a cube is equal to plus minus 110. Okay, children. So we got the values of both the things. Now let's move on to our question number 14. Now, children, in this question, you are given with x plus 1 upon x square is equal to 3. Show that x cube plus 1 upon x cube is equal to 0. You have to show. So now, children, from here, first of all, find the value of x plus 1 upon x. So here, it is square. So that side it will go and it will become square root. So it is plus minus square root 3. So what is the value of x plus 1 upon x? That is plus minus square root 3. Okay. So now again you have two cases. In one case you are having the value as plus 3, and in the second case you have the value of x plus 1 upon x as minus root 3. Now children, in both the cases, cube both the sides, and after cubing both the sides you will get the value of x cube plus 1 upon x cube is equal to 0, and in the second case also you will get the value as x cube plus 1 upon x cube is equal to 0, hence proved. Now children, we have a note that we can find the product of x plus a times x plus b by using direct formula. Now children, if the first term is same, and in these two expression, if you want to use the formula directly, you can use this, that x plus a times x plus b, you can just square the first term, that is x square, plus then you will add the both the second terms. Now what you will do, you will add both the second terms of the expression, that is a and b. So you will write a plus b times x, and then you will write plus product of the both the second terms. Now children, let me repeat one more time. If in two expression, if the first terms are same, and you want to multiply these two expression, then you can use the direct formula, that is first term square plus sum of both the second terms of the expression times x plus product of the second terms. So it is x plus a times x plus b is equal to x squared plus a plus b times x plus ab. Okay, children. And similarly, if you're dealing with the minus sign, let's have a look. So in this, x plus a times x minus b is equal to x square plus sum of the second two terms. You have a and minus b. So you will write a plus minus b times x, and then the product of the two terms. So a into minus b will be minus ab. Okay, children. So this you can use in your questions. So now let's discuss few questions from exercise 3C to understand this direct formula. So now the second one is x plus 8 times x minus 3. Now children, first of all tell me here that which one is your first term of both the expressions? Are they same? Yes. X and x are the first terms, and these two are same. Now can you tell me which one is the second term of both the expression? This is your second term, 8 and minus 3. These are the second terms of the expression. Okay, now children, let's use the formula directly. It is what you will do here. You will square the first term, that is x square. Then add the second terms of the expression. Your second terms are 8 and minus 3. And times x plus product of the second terms of the expression, that is 8 multiply minus 3. So your final answer is x square plus 5x minus 24. Now let's have a look on the sixth one. It is AB plus 3 AB minus 2. Now children, can you see which one is the first term? AB. So first you will do AB whole square, then you have to add both the second terms. You have second term as plus 3 and minus 2. So just find the sum of 3 and minus 2. You will get 3 minus 2 as 1 times AB, and then you have to find the product of the second terms of the expression, that is 3 into minus 2, that is minus 6. So your final answer is a square b square plus ab minus 6. Okay children, now let's move on to our last ninth one, that is 3 minus x square times 5 plus x square. So your here answer is minus x square minus 3 times x square plus 5. Now children, can you tell me which one is your first term here? That is x square. So what you will do? First you will do x square whole square, then add the second terms, that is minus 3 plus 5 times x square, and then find the product, minus 3 into 5. So your final answer is x4 plus twice x square minus 15, as there is a minus sign outside. So your final answer is minus x bar 4 minus 2x square plus 15. Okay students, now your homework is, now try exercise 3b, question number 1 fifth part, question number 3, question number 8, question number 13 and question number 17. And from exercise 3c, 5, 7, 8 and 10. Thank you students.